Hello my friends and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. In yesterday's video we defeated the Aeroshock, I'm assuming kicked all the Kunari out of Kirkwall and saved the city and became the champion. All in one video. And also we are now in Act 3, which is apparently the final act, so lots to do now. The first thing I do want to do is I want to go into my estate. I've looked through my quest log and I've got all kinds of quests I need to sort of get on, but the quest for my estate says on the loose. I don't have that in my quest log, so I feel compelled to go there first. So we'll start there and then see what happens. Well, everything looks the same, sort of. Oh, I never noticed. Oh, that's the upstairs. Never noticed that.
That ruckus has been going on for some time. Can you calm him down?
Did Sandal just bark like my dog? Let's see. I got a quest. It popped up. I saw it. Beware of dog. Premium content. Rigel won't stop barking. Go see what's wrong. Okay, well, before I do that, let's talk to Sandal. Or Bodan.
Things have been very troubling these last few years, haven't they?
Yeah?
I was thinking that it might soon be time for my boy and I to move on.
Oh. Okay. But where would you go? Why is everybody leaving me?
Back to the merchant's life, I suppose?
It's an honor to serve the champion of Kirkwall, make no mistake. But I'm getting older. It's time to see the Sandal's future. I'll stay on until arrangements are made. I hope that's all right.
Can I come along? Yeah, well, I think Aaron would offer to help Sandal too.
If you're worried about Sandal, I can help him out.
Oh, well, that's mighty kind of you, but it's unnecessary. My boy's been offered a position in Orlais.
Oh.
It seems the Empress herself found one of his enchantments and is intrigued. Can you imagine? Us in the Imperial Court.
Okay.
Hopefully this business with the Templars doesn't get worse before we go. I worry about you, Miss Eyre.
Everybody's leaving me. Well, I've got my sister, and I can't leave without my sister. She's stuck here, and I feel obligated to try and rescue her.
You'd almost never know little Arana was even here. So quiet.
Yeah, where is she?
Smells like cinnamon buns.
Oh.
Even after all these years, she still refuses to go outside. Such a shame.
Huh.
I'll miss this city when we go, somehow. Even the rats. Rats go squeak. Don't worry, my boy, there's plenty of rats in Orlais. They just squeak with a funny accent.
Oh, that's great.
I'm certain you'll find everything's in order, Miss Eyre. I'm certain you'll find everything's in order, Miss Eyre.
Okay.
The old lady is scary. There is no old lady, Sandal. How many times do I have to tell you that?
What's this about?
Oh, my boy sees things sometimes. Says he saw an old lady standing by his bed. She has a scary laugh. Yes, well, there you go.
As he scratches his butt. Okay.
I make enchantments.
Yes, you do.
I want to go home.
We can go back to Ferelden one day, my boy. I promise.
I want to go home.
We can go back to Ferelden one day, my boy. I promise.
All right, and this is...
Didn't Fenris say all Tevinter wine is made from the blood and tears of slaves?
Sounds like it's all still
I hope
the
he was
same.
exaggerating.
And here's my 2 DLCs, which we'll do later. We'll definitely do them before I finish the game, obviously. You kind of need to, right? What do I say about Mother's Room now?
It's been years. And it's still difficult going into Mother's room.
Yeah, it has been. I keep forgetting it's been 3 years, so...
I can't bring myself to change anything about Mother's room.
That's okay, Aaron. We don't have to. Oh, look, it's Arana.
I hope all is well, mistress.
Yes.
I hope all is well, mistress.
Okay, well, let's quick save and go see what Rigel is up to. What did the wardrobe do?
I'm sure the furniture's very sorry for whatever it did, old boy.
Well, I'm guessing there must be something in the wardrobe.
All right, let's see.
Please don't open the door.
You've caught a burglar. Good boy.
My legs are cramping. Please, just let me go.
What? Why should I let you go?
You expect me to just let you walk out of here?
Please, Sarah. I was seduced by a crime at a very young age, but your guard monster has scared me towards a path of honest work.
I wonder if I can be sporting. I think I know where that's going to go, but let's just see.
I'll give you to the count of 5 before I sick my Mabari on you.
What? Surely you wouldn't.
1,
But
2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure our guest leaves quickly.
That is an excellent way to start my questing for this act. Rigel found a man in the closet and chased him out of the mansion. Oh, that was the best. The absolute best. I don't see anything new in here to click on. 3, 4, 5. Totally do the same. Okay, let's quick save. I'm assuming I have notes on my writing desk. And I do, but not as many as I thought I would. Okay, on the loose. Champion, I require your assistance in a matter of great urgency. Please report to the Templar Hall in the Gallows at your earliest convenience. Sincerely, Knight Commander Meredith. Who needs rescuing? Wow, I feel like I'm the champion now and everyone comes to me with all their problems. That's okay. You simply must help me. My daughter Orlana was abducted by foul bandits. One of my servants has discovered she was taken somewhere in the Wounded Coast. I bid you make haste, for I fear those lowborn scum will take her maidenhood. That would make the arrangement of a suitable marriage for her very difficult. Please return Orlana to me intact. Reginald Thaddeus Sphincter. That is a name. Dear Hawk, or is it now Champion Hawk? They said the story of how you handle the Aeroshock is very popular here. There are few things that Tevinters love more than a tale of a Kunari defeat. Yeah, they've been at war with them for how long? I imagine they don't like Kunari. To say the Imperium is a strange place would be a vast understatement. Men and women work magic in the streets while their slaves look on. I watched my own master kill a rival magister in a duel just days ago. Sometimes I look around and I think I understand the Templars back in Kirkwall. My studies are going well. My dreams don't trouble me as much these days. I'm hopeful that in time I'll master myself. I just want to thank you. I owe you more than my life, and I owe you my mind and my future Fainry. Oh, that's good. But I do worry about you there. A letter in a fancy envelope. Messer, interest rates are the lowest they've been in 200 years, making this the perfect time to take out a mortgage on your estate. The next Viscount will likely raise rates, and if you wait too long, this chance will pass you by. When the Chantry demands tithes on all Hightown estates, where will you be? The lending house of Tansum, Salmer, and Greece can take you through the process of mortgaging your estate with ease and confidence, leaving you with nothing to do but admire your wealth. Speak to our accountant in the Dwarven Merchants Guild for a free consultation before time runs out. I feel like I'm okay. I feel like Aaron's fine. And a letter from Sister Arel, whatever. To the Champion of Kirkwall, you've done so much for so many people, so you probably don't remember me, but you saved my life. I've spent 3 years thinking about what that awful Lord Harriman might have done to me. Surely the Maker sent you to shine his light on that madhouse. When I left and walked into the sun, it was like walking from a nightmare. I don't know how we endured it. That place was a spider's web, and we were the flies. I didn't know where to go at first, but I ended up seeking shelter at the Chantry in Starkhaven. I'm a sister now, and I take my vows next month. They've given me a chance to pay back the good fortune you gave me, and they've even taught me to read and write. Me, the daughter of a washerwoman. With eternal gratitude, Sister Arel. I'm guessing that was the elven woman they were going to cover in gold or something? Well, I decided that the first quest I want to actually work on is Isabella's Regret. The reason I decided this is because I was going to work on a different quest, and when I went to pick my companions as I was leaving, she is still grayed out. So let's go do hers and see if I can get her back as one of my party members. I assume I can since I didn't give her away to the air shock, but let's double check just in case. Anyway, Isabella's Regret, she has resurfaced after years. Speak to her in Lowtown, this Hanged Man's Pub, where she's been seen drinking. So let's bring her, and we'll bring Varric and not Sebastian, Anders. So let's go to the Hangman's Pub, because I have to talk to Varric when I'm there too, probably. But I think we'll do... Aw, thanks, guys. It's good to be back after all the years away, I guess. But I figure we'll work on companions, get all those updates, and...
I hear the champion of Kirkwall's killed a dozen dragons and sleeps on a bed made from their bones. And I hear she uses the Arashok's skull as a gravy boat.
You really believe everything you hear, don't you?
That's disgusting and sounds very uncomfortable. But yeah, I'll work on my companion quest, get those updates, and who knows how long that's going to take. But then I'll talk to everybody on the way. What's Maras? Who are you? You're
Knight
new.
Commander Meredith's gone a bit mad. I hear she sees enemies everywhere these days.
Nonsense. Meredith's the best thing that's ever happened to this city. She keeps us safe.
Okay. So who is Maras?
A face to forget, but do I know you, Canary?
Talvashoth, once of the Wounded Coast.
Oh.
I had left my fellows. You convinced me to turn on them. It was long ago. I am now Maras, mercenary of Kirkwall. Time has been kind to your name, champion.
Ooh, I wonder if I can do all these. Oh, well, let's ask about his name.
Does Maras mean something?
It means nothing. I have no role, except for what I choose.
Is that good or bad?
It just is.
Oh, good, I can go through all these. Well, do you hold a grudge?
Do I have to worry about this old scar?
I felt no kinship to those dead when they lived. You pushed, but the killing was my choice. It led to many more, for many reasons. So no, you and I are not enemies.
Well, I mean, I don't want to think of it as a good thing that there's so few of the Kunari left because Hawk and her friends probably killed them all, but it's probably good that there aren't as many Kunari in the city as there used to be.
I'm surprised to see any Kunari or Talvashoth in the city.
The Kunari died with the Arishak, as they believed they were meant to. Many Talvashoth were also killed, just in case. Time has calmed those fears. Now I am hired as much for my appearance as my skill. Life is comfortably empty. I see the appeal.
Well, are you available for hire?
So, interested in some work?
Yes, but not with you.
Why?
I do not work for those with titles. They do not have jobs, they have causes. When you stand for more, more stand against you.
That's actually very deep, and I appreciate it. So goodbye.
Farewell then.
Panehedan, Sira Hawk.
His voice is so gentle and calming. You know, it's very opposite to his intimidating demeanor, like he said. Let's see, who else can we talk to? Hi, Nora.
You should hear the stories Varric's telling about you. That man is a tongue of silver, I swear.
I feel sorry for the mages sometimes, you know. What a terrible thing to be used by everyone.
This ale isn't as good as it used to be.
It was never good. Oh. Well, maybe I'm not as drunk as I used to be then.
Yeah, you guys like the same people from like every act.
Hey, friend, could you spare a few silvers? I've got children to feed.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't be here in the inn, or in the inn at the bar.
I love this place. Don't you love this place?
I do love this place.
I've seen you around Lowtown, haven't I?
Hey, friend.
Okay, it's
Could
done.
you spare a few silvers?
How do you think Meredith keeps her skin so clear? Is it magic? I bet it's magic, isn't it? What a hypocrite.
This ale isn't as good as it used to be.
It was never.
Hey, I know you. You're that person. But you work here, right? I'll get more of that ale.
No, I don't work here. Well, let's talk to the bartender.
I've got a stiff drink with your name on it.
Okay, let's go through the news.
What's the word on the street?
There was a Templar in here yesterday. Says Meredith's been spending more and more time alone in her office. And if you walk by, it sounds like she's talking to herself. Strange, huh? No one knows when we'll get a new Viscount. Couple nobles tried to claim the title, but Meredith shot them down. The divine in Orlais is getting old. She better pick a successor soon, or it'll be a glorious mess when she dies. Bless Elfina's heart. She's the only thing keeping Meredith from tearing Orsino apart. Some Kunari stragglers are lurking about outside the town. I hope someone does something about them.
Well, that was a little interesting to get a couple updates or gossipy updates. Sounds like Meredith might be... Maybe she just likes to talk to herself out loud. I do that. She's perfectly fine, I'm sure, right? Okay, well, let's quick save, and then we'll talk to Isabella.
Oh, that looks like the house special. Whiskey flavored with rat droppings.
You don't have to keep checking up on me. I'm fine.
Well, I'm not checking up on you. Totally here by accident, right?
I'm just here for the rat flavored whiskey.
Right. Remember what you said after the mess with the Kunari?
I don't actually, but I'm gonna go with I'm glad you came back.
I'm proud of you for doing the right thing.
It may have been the right thing, but it was also the dumb thing. The relic was mine. I should have kept running.
I couldn't have saved Kirkwall without you.
Bullshit. You could have stormed the keep and slaughtered all those Kunari if you had to. You and Aveline. I mean, look at her. She's a woman-shaped battering ram. The fact is, you and I have nothing in common anymore. You're a champion, and I'm just a lying, thieving snake.
Oh. Well, you are, but you're still my friend.
Whatever you think you are, I still care about you. It must have been hard to give up the relic, and I appreciate it. Whatever comes, you have my support.
Well, perhaps it's time to stop hiding. And I do miss the trouble we used to get into. Tell you what, I'll be here if you need me.
Oh. Isabella has resurfaced after years. Oh, and that's basically what it said before. So, Codex update. Isabella the last 3 years. She returned during the Canary crisis. Wait. Isabella's return during the Canary crisis was surprising, most of all to Isabella herself. She blamed Aaron for inspiring her to such foolishness and seemed to regret exposing herself to danger. After the Arishok was killed, Isabella was seen in deep conversation with Aaron. The exchange ended as Isabella walked away saying, "You're reading too much into it." That was the last anyone in Kirkwall saw of her for some time. Many believe that she had left the Free Marches for good. Then, as abruptly as she had departed, Isabella appeared one day in her usual spot at the Hanged Man, drinking as though she had never been gone. Oh, well, I'm glad she's back. But let's keep wandering around was it like the drunk man? The Hanged Man.
I suppose you're just thrilled how the Knight Commander's basically stepped into the Viscount's seat.
She can't stall the process forever. It's not her place. Leaving the Viscount's seat empty will just tempt people to fight for it. It will cause more trouble than it prevents.
Well, you've got a brain in there after all.
Anders.
I was convinced that headband was to keep it from falling out.
Anders, you're just not making any friends lately. I mean, at all. Okay. Hello, random talkative man.
What are you looking at? Are you one of them?
Okay, we're a little paranoid. All right, let's do Varric's quest since we're right here with him, which is the storm and what came in. Okay, yeah, the storm and what came in. Oh my goodness, the storm and what came before it. Talk to Varric in the Lowtowns Hanged Man pub. Okay, we're just gonna click on him.
If you think that was bad, I should tell you about the Black Marsh.
See, when you say things like that, Blondie, it just makes me glad I didn't know you sooner. Who goes to a place named Black Marsh on purpose? Now, if they called it Beer Marsh. No, still doesn't work.
No.
You've got a point. The marsh part does cancel out anything else. Flower Marsh, Kitten Marsh. No, no good. Ah, you've got company. I'll see you later.
Hawk, what can I do for you?
Well, why was Anders here?
What was Anders here for?
Only place in Kirkwall he can get a decent drink. Blondie comes by here and I put him on my tab. He's got some stories about his days in Ferelden that sound implausible, even to me. He's not bad for a mage. Crazy, but that's most everyone in this city.
Fair enough. I mean, he's technically still possessed by... we won't go there. We'll worry about that later. Well, why don't you buy me a drink, Varric?
I wouldn't say no to a pint.
I should make you buy the drinks, oh champion of Kirkwall.
Great.
So, what's the word in Lowtown, Varric?
Nothing you don't know already. The Viscount's departure, a vacuum of power, troubles brewing. Get rid of one thread and another appears. I'm starting to think this city's in love with Crisis.
Great.
Hope you're ready for it, my friend. I'm keeping Bianca close.
Do you ever feel like you're part of a story?
I do, actually. Okay, we talked to Varric, and Varric the last 3 years. There's power in stories. That's all history is, the best tales. The ones that last might as well be mine. Varric saw Bartrand settled into a sanitarium just outside Kirkwall run by the Chantry. He then took up the mantle of House Tethras officially. However, according to the updated official Kirkwall and Merchants Guild documentation, the family businesses are run by non-existent uncles, aunts, cousins, and household pets. That's not a very detailed update.
Whoever was telling the story had made me more handsome.
Yes, thank you. I want to chat with my people.
My palatial suite in the Hanged Man is your palatial suite, Hawk. Make yourself at home. My palatial suite in the Hanged Man is your palatial suite, Hawk. Make yourself at home.
Thank you.
The Grand Cleric cannot continue to wave her hands and pretend the problem is solved. She's as good as helping Meredith.
You could make that argument, I guess, but there'd be plenty of arguments against it, too.
You have been a good friend. Better than I deserve.
I feel like that's true.
You have been a good friend.
All right.
Better than I deserve.
Let's go in the rooms. Oh, let's see. Aveline.
I don't get here as often as I should, even as captain.
Do I have anything to say?
So, what have you thought of the weather lately? We do a lot of walking, don't we?
Nothing exciting, huh? I would hope that with like each act something new. I would say something new, but I guess that doesn't happen. And a barrel. Oh, Martin should be back here. I wonder if he's anything new to sell. And here he is.
Don't ingest the merchandise. It's not recommended.
Okay, nothing super exciting to buy, really. Okay, well, let's actually switch up my party. I'm going to bring Isabella with us to the keep, and we'll do Aveline's quest. And then maybe we'll wander around Hightown for a little bit.
I hear the champion of Kirkwall's killed a dozen.
Apparently I kill all kinds of dragons and sleep on their bones still, but That's fine. All right, let's quick save, and off to the keep we shall go. And Aveline's quest is champions and captains. Catch up with Aveline at the barracks and the keep. Well, let's talk to Isabella.
I found this amazing hat shop in Lowtown.
Did you buy a hat?
Anything interesting happening around town?
Apparently.
I once knew a sailor like you.
Okay.
We lost him in a hurricane.
Interesting.
Very
So
sad.
there used to be just city guards here, and now it's all Templars.
If you have any questions, talk to Knight Captain Cullen. If you have any questions, talk to Knight Captain Cullen. The Knight Commander is grateful for your support, champion. If you have any questions, talk to Knight Captain.
I don't know how you live the way you do. Blithely ignoring the consequences of your actions.
This is about the Canary thing, isn't it? I'm not ignoring it. I just recognize that it happened years ago. There's this fantastic thing called moving on. You should try it sometime.
Has it occurred to you that Kirkwall is only just recovering from the Canary attack?
And you want me to... what? Flog myself daily? Has it occurred to you that maybe there's no justice in the world? Other than that voice you keep in your head.
I mean... I can't say I disagree with it. I don't necessarily agree with it either. Well, there's Seneschal Bran. Can't go into any rooms. Let's talk to Seneschal Bran.
Well, look who it is. You. The you. If you don't mind, I could do with a significant reduction in the amount of attention this office receives. A visit from the champion is something of the opposite.
So basically get out. Well, but that is an odd reaction.
Everyone else seems to want me on their side.
I am not everyone else. I am the Seneschal. A position that does not traditionally endure sans Viscount. Now I'm trapped under Templar scrutiny, waiting for them to note how easily I might be replaced.
And it isn't going well?
It is not going well.
Well, so the Templars are going to decide who rules?
Since when are city leaders appointed by the Knight Commander?
Meredith would not openly declare a preference. The rule of Kirkwall is deliberately separate from the Chantry's will.
But
the Order embodies security in Kirkwall, and they want the new Viscount to be more accepting of oversight. Anyone who wants to rule Kirkwall needs support from the Templars. That is the new truth of this city.
Yeah, and I take it you don't approve.
What happens if they don't like the choice?
Do you know how Viscount Dumas' predecessor Perrin Threnhold left office? He was a tyrant, certainly, but his rule was not ended until he actively sought to expel the Templars. The good of all is inexorably tied to what is good for the Templars.
Yeah, that's not good. Why fear my help, though?
I can apply influence in many ways, you know.
Do the words political maelstrom mean anything to you? The Templars are particularly sensitive about destabilizing elements, especially after what happened to Dumas.
Okay, but the Canary threat is gone.
The Arashok killed the Viscount, but he's no longer a problem.
There are older hatreds that the Templars feel deserve more central focus. Sometimes I wonder if we're at war with ourselves.
As we kind of probably are. Okay, well, the Dumas left no heirs. Well, he had a son, but did he have no other kids?
There is no one to carry the last Viscount's line.
You presided over Seamus's death. That was the sad end of the Dumas. When a line is judged unfit or ends, we appoint from Kirkwall's elite. Or we would, if the situation was normal. But it is not.
Apparently. So has the Viscount, or is the Viscount voted on?
Who nominates a new Viscount?
A consensus of the nobility, normally, and a willing nominee. Both are lacking, and I can't fault it. These are difficult times.
Could I nominate someone or do it myself?
Anyone who thinks to take this office needs more than popular support. They need particular support. You are many things, champion, but not this. Not yet, anyway.
Okay, well, I guess, find me if you need me. I feel like that's where Aaron's gonna go with this.
I'll leave you to it, but I'm easy to find if you need me.
Good. Thank you. My door is always closed. That's all I need. The champion. A dangerous thing, taking sides. I avoid it wherever possible. Your dalliance with the woman who caused the Kunari incident is troubling, champion. Understandable, but troubling. Kirkwall is, on the whole, grateful for your actions. Let us hope nothing more is necessary. Kirkwall is, on the whole...
Okay, well,
grateful for
I didn't expect to talk to him for quite so long, so this is actually where we're going to end things for today.
You're part of the Amel family, aren't you?
Yes, I
had a
am.
report come in recently concerning your uncle. He's a colourful chap, to say the least.
Yeah, that's a good description of Uncle Gamlin. But as I was saying, I'm going to end things here today. Tomorrow, we'll continue working on a companion quest, probably do a little bit of exploration. Depends on how long things take. But yeah, that's the plan. Thank you, as always, so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Dragon Age 2 video.